Did you know that lung cancer is the leading cause of cancer-related deaths globally, yet most people miss the early signs that could save their life? In fact, over 70% of lung cancer cases are diagnosed at a late stage, when treatment becomes more difficult and outcomes are far worse. Today's video could truly be a life-changer. We're diving into the 8 early warning signs of lung cancer that often go unnoticed, signs that could help you or someone you love catch this deadly disease early and get treatment when it's most effective. Lung cancer is often called the silent killer because symptoms usually don't appear until the disease has advanced. But what if you could recognize the whispers before the scream? We're here to decode those whispers and help you take control of your health. Let's be real, most people don't think about lung cancer unless they're heavy smokers or have a family history. But the truth is, non-smokers can also be at risk due to factors like environmental exposure, air pollution, or even secondhand smoke. Even worse, many of the early signs of lung cancer are brushed off as just a cold, allergies, or even stress. This leads to dangerous delays in diagnosis. The result? By the time many individuals seek medical help, the cancer has already spread. It's not just about what the symptoms are, it's about recognizing when they persist or feel unusual. The 8 early warning signs of lung cancer. Now that we've set the stage for why early detection of lung cancer is critical, let's dive deeper into the 8 early warning signs that many people ignore, but could potentially save lives if caught in time. 1. A persistent cough that won't go away. Everyone gets a cough now and then. But if you've had a cough that lingers for more than 3 weeks, especially one that's dry or gets worse over time, it could be a red flag. Lung cancer often starts in the airways and irritates the throat and lungs, leading to chronic coughing. Don't just assume it's allergies or a cold, especially if it's unusual for you. 2. Changes in a chronic cough. Maybe you already have a smoker's cough or a mild allergy-related cough. But if that familiar cough suddenly becomes deeper, more frequent, or produces blood or rust-colored mucus, it's a sign your body is trying to alert you. This symptom is often brushed off, but it can indicate cancerous changes in your lungs. 3. Shortness of breath. One of the most overlooked symptoms, especially in older adults, is shortness of breath. We often attribute this to aging, lack of fitness, or even stress. However, lung tumors can block airways or cause fluid buildup, making it harder for you to breathe. If climbing stairs suddenly feels like hiking a mountain, don't ignore it. 4. Chest pain that gets worse when you breathe or cough. Discomfort in the chest, particularly sharp or stabbing pain when taking deep breaths, laughing, or coughing, can indicate that lung cancer has spread to the lining of the lungs or ribs. This isn't just general chest discomfort, it's a specific pain that demands medical attention. 5. Unexplained weight loss. Dropping pounds without trying might sound great at first, but when it's unintentional, it can be alarming. Cancer cells consume a lot of the body's energy and can release substances that alter how your body uses nutrients. If your clothes are suddenly looser and your appetite hasn't changed, it could be a warning sign. 6. Hoarseness or voice changes. Your voice might become raspier, lower, or strained. This could be due to the tumor pressing against the nerve that controls the vocal cords. Hoarseness that lasts longer than 2 weeks should always be evaluated, especially if there's no clear cause like a cold or overuse. 7. Frequent respiratory infections. Recurring bouts of bronchitis or pneumonia can signal something deeper. Lung cancer can make the airways more susceptible to infection or block drainage, leading to trapped bacteria. If you're getting sick more than usual, or it's taking longer to recover, it could be your lungs calling for help. 8. Fatigue and weakness. Lung cancer can release chemicals that affect red blood cells, oxygen levels, and even brain function, leading to exhaustion, brain fog, and physical weakness. If you're sleeping plenty but still feeling like you've run a marathon, don't just brush it off as age. Fatigue that disrupts your daily life could be an early clue. These signs might seem minor at first. They might even feel like part of normal aging. But together, or even alone, they could be the whisper of something serious. Lung cancer speaks softly in the beginning. The key is to listen before it starts shouting. A survivor's turning point. Let's take a moment to reflect on the story of Carol, a 61-year-old woman who brushed off her cough for months, thinking it was due to allergies. One day, she noticed her voice had changed, and she felt constantly short of breath. She finally saw her doctor, and the results were shocking. Stage 1 lung cancer. Thanks to her persistence and early detection, she was able to undergo treatment immediately and is now cancer-free and thriving. Carol's story is a powerful reminder. Listening to your body and acting early can make all the difference. So, let's take a moment to reflect. We've just walked through 8 subtle, but potentially life-saving, warning signs of lung cancer. From a persistent cough that overstays its welcome, to breathlessness that suddenly feels unusual. Each of these symptoms can be easy to brush off. It's human nature to downplay things, to assume we're just tired, stressed, or getting older. But here's the truth, your body talks to you, and sometimes it whispers before it screams. Too often, people wait until the symptoms become unbearable, until the pain can't be ignored or until the weight loss becomes drastic. And by that time, it may already be too late. Lung cancer is a silent predator, and its early signs often disguise themselves as harmless. That's why recognizing these early indicators is not just helpful, it could literally be the difference between life and death. Whether you're someone over 40, a former smoker, or simply someone who cares deeply about your health, being proactive can lead to early diagnosis and a much better chance of recovery. And remember, this isn't just about you. It's about your loved ones too. Because catching a disease early doesn't just save your life, it changes the lives of everyone around you. So be alert. Pay attention. Listen to your body. Because when it comes to lung cancer, early action can save everything. Have you ever experienced any of these symptoms or known someone who has? Share your story in the comments, your voice could help someone else. And don't forget to watch our other videos on cancer awareness and proactive health tips. Because knowledge isn't just power, it's protection.